Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone's having an excellent Friday. So we are going to be back today playing Botany Manor. I think we're going to finish the game today because I think we only have 2 more puzzles to get through, so that's on the docket for today. Hi Raz, lurking because I'm working but here in spirit. Happy Friday. Welcome in, Beeb. I hope that your work is going well. Hopefully it's not too stressful today. Hopefully it's a nice relaxed work day. I had kind of a stressful work day the past 2 days, so I'm looking forward to it not being stressful today. And so far it hasn't been, so that's good. Also, Locke, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Okay, so let's get into Botany Manor. Let me make sure that our desktop audio is pinged on. And then we're gonna go over here. See if OBS plays nice. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. OBS, please. Okay. It's like, OBS. Get yourself together. How dare. Alright, so we're in the formal gardens and we just finished the spring dance shrub. Cute. Cute. Our little friend. So there's the spring dance shrub. So we finished that one, which the spring dance shrub, Solanum rubicelera. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. So we have 2 more plants that we're trying to get through today. One is the Fool's Emerald, Bryonia lucerna. A friend gifted me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them yet. And this is on the side terrace. And then the ocelette, Dicentra transcendium. A friend of mine found some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium in the boathouse. So let me see the side terrace. Let's leave this section. Because I think if I go all the way through, I know there's a way to skip to the beginning. Side terrace is 20. Okay, so this is the 13 is the formal garden. We are all the way down in, we were in 16, which is the bird garden. So I think we have to go back up, and I never went up here onto this side terrace, so let's do that. Let's get those seeds. See what there is to see. Oh, that's the wrong way. That was a side door that I opened. We go this way. So we already explored that area. That's where we actually had all the stuff to make different pH for our flower. Okay, this is the side terrace, and see, it was blocked by this table before. I mean, it still is, I guess. We just now have access to it. Can see, I think this is the parlor room that has the piano in it, the harpsichord. I can kind of see the harpsichord over there. Vaguely. And this is, oh yeah, that dining room. Our kind of strangely laid out dining room, but that's okay. This looks like, is this where we give lectures? Let's see. This is the Fool's Emerald. Perfect. I have a feeling that the Fool's Emerald goes with the will-o-wisp folklore, so that's my kind of idea. Library of Natural Wonders. The marvel of bioluminescence. In the darker corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. That there are. Lots in the deep ocean, I believe. Alright, what do we have here? Chemical compounds in wildflowers. So we've got jasmine, indole, poppy has opium, foxglove is digitoxin, which is the thing that'll stop your heart. Okay, fool's emerald has luciferin, so it is a bioluminescent flower. Daffodil has galantamine, and St. John's wort has hypericin. Hypericin? Hypericine? Clearly did not take Latin. Tell you what. Also, what's this? What's this card? Greeting card. Sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. Lavinia, thank you for your wisdom. It was, in fact, the pollinators. We had not been feeding our birds since we went away. Alright. Let's try and get this fool's emerald to bloom. I'm going to assume that we can plant it, water it, and then take it with us across this dubious lily pad crossing. Ooh! Oh, bless you, Pickles. Are you okay? Ooh! Big sneezes. Are you okay? Yeah, big sneezes. Okay. Big sneezes. You're better now? Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go back to sleep? Okay, that sounds good. Okay, something more needs to happen in here, it looks like. Ooh! Bless you, Bean. Okay, let me put this back on our little table then. Not quite. Not quite. Put that there. So now I think we can go down this way to get to the boathouse. Maybe that'll have a little bit more info for us. I think, was it here that had the book on the will-o-wisps? Will-o-wisp eerie apparition. Beguiling blinking light. Yes. Alright, let's check the boathouse. And Captain K, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Hope things are good by you. Let's see. The boathouse. Looks nice. Right on the river. We got another little growing station. What do we have over here? Inspect telegraph. Okay, I'll take it with me. I'm gonna put it here for now. We'll bring it with us. Oh, and another duck. Hello? Egyptian goose. So cute. So cute. Hey Raz, how are you? Welcome in, Kai. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Just chilling. Growing some plants, as you do. Alright, what do we have here? A sandwich. Why did we leave a sandwich out? And Shoes? Maybe boat shoes? Let's see. Oh, lots of things. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It is known to be picked up by critters, who then take it back to their nests. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Interesting. Is this mold? I'm hoping this is soot. I've been hoping this is soot. Alright, what is this? Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are protected from predators by their coat of needles. They live in burrows in both field and woodland habitats. Alright. The gray squirrel. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red and with smaller ears. It forages foods, but can also digest some seeds straight away. I don't know that we want to import gray squirrels, let's be honest. The rabbit. Rabbits live in many habitats in burrows underground. They come above ground to graze in the morning and evening. The mole. Moles live underground and have poor vision. They find food and mates using their sense of smell and touch. The red squirrel. Red squirrels live in nests high up in the trees and sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. The wood mouse. Wood mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Acorn. Collect 3 tokens. Woodland card. Worm. Collect 4 tokens. Animal card. Ocelot seed. Collect 0 tokens. Field card. And grass. Collect 2 tokens. Meadow card. Pinecone. Collect 2 tokens. Woodland card. Foraging critters. Game rules. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the center of the game board. Find the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Playing the game. Take turns to roll the dice and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you can collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on a gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens, and they must return to the board. The player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game is the winner. The woodland cards are the rabbit, wood mouse, and red squirrel. Field cards are also the red squirrel. Animal cards are hedgehog and mole. And meadow cards are rabbit, wood mouse, and mole. And the ocelot seed is a field card, and the only one who is a field critter is the red squirrel. Okay, so I think we need a red squirrel for the ocelot seed. Twerton Bath. Educational and school materials supplied. Bought of William Foley. To Lady Annabella Green, the 10th of June, 1890. Classroom desk with chairs, times 10. Classroom notebooks, box of 20. Chalkboard. Ink, black, blue, box of 20. Ink, red box of 10. Writing materials, display case, and teaching desk. £4, 5. I don't know what 5S and 3D are, but. Ooh, dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for these school supplies. All the best, W. Foley. Love it. Okay, here's the ocelot seeds. Perfect. A friend of mine found some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium. Oh, what is this? Inspect. Inspect phonograph record. Blossom. Song of the Valley Quartet. Duration 40 seconds, beats per minute 90. Molded cylinder record. Talking machine record. Okay, the Edison record. Wildflower Waltz. Song by Thomas Williams. Duration 51 seconds, beats per minute 70. Edison records echo all the world over. And this one is Nocturne, song by Otto Miller. Duration 1 minute, 16 seconds, beats per minute 50. Grand Opera Collection. Okay. And this one is Meadows Bliss, song by Trio de May. Duration 1 minute 1 second, beats per minute 120. Makers of the famous talking machine. And this one is Daisy Dreams, song by the Byrne Duet. Duration 40 seconds, 100 beats per minute. Guidelines for Animal Husbandry and Rehabilitation. For all work with animals, domesticated and wild. Animal heartbeat rates. Oh, I see. So their heartbeat awake and asleep will be different. So the flowers must figure out the heartbeat, the BPM, when asleep. So we are looking for the red squirrel is 120 beats per minute when asleep. Alright, let's try this. So let's go outside. We're going to go down here. We are going to put soil and the ocelot seed. We're going to water it. Let's see. We're going to bring it in here. And then we need, I think 120 it said. Yes, 120 when asleep. Let's see, what was this one? Oh, this one, Meadows Bliss. Put that on there. There it goes. The ocelot. It's thriving. The ocelot. Dicentra transcendium. The ocelot seed is picked up by small animals, such as the red squirrel, who then store it inside their nests. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends on the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. Nice. Perfect. Alright, I think we need this box for the Fool's Emerald. Also, was there anything else? Oh, what's this? Where does this go? Oh, that was connected way back towards the beginning. Okay. So we're going to come down here. We're going to grab The telegraph. Oh yes, the telegraph. I forgot about that. Okay, the telegraph. There was a Morse code thing. So let's bring this up here. Let me figure out I wondered how the Morse code was going to come into play. I'm going to put this on this table fast. All right. Communication. Okay. Telegraphy, abbreviations, and pro signs. Message is verified. Water telegraphy, torch telegraphy, smoke signaling. R for Roger. K. Proceeding text in error, break. Attention, KA. Okay, I don't quite know how that's going to work, and I don't remember the telegraph thing. If I open it, I think this has to go in here. What we have to do with it, though, is a fine question. D. Derbyshire Signal Specialists, Cumberland Road, Bristol, Aldersgate, London. Okay. Let me see really fast. Weeds and seeds, playing cards. Okay, there's still some things that I didn't find. One in the bird garden and one in the gardening workspace. Morse code, greeting card, note about the lawn. Let's see, where's the gardening workspace, technically? Gardening workspace is 21. Okay, there's something over here that I had to grab. Let me see, was this it? Okay, there was that. That's the Morse code book. Was it in here? No, this was the pH stuff. Obsidian, yeah. Oh, was it this? The telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. I left it at the boathouse. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Okay. So that was taken out. So let me go down to... Was there something else that I didn't get at the... gardening? Whoop. Yeah, they're not found at the gardening workspace. There's something up here. No, this is the bird garden, I think. What did I not find? I'm not very good at looking down, I will say. Because we got all these from before. All these pots. Inspect empty pot. I feel like I got everything. I'm gonna be honest. In this area. So I'm curious as to why it says that there's a clue I haven't gotten in over here. Military codes. Over long distance. Communication and range. Okay, let me go and see if what I need is in the bird garden. Because I think that's up this way. What did I miss in there? Because I thought I was being pretty thorough when I was meandering through the bird garden. To be honest. But maybe I rushed at some point. Because these two are the pH levels. We got that. We knew what that was about. And let's see, there was bench here. Dear Miss Green. Oh yeah, this was our mean letter from another rude man. We've had enough of those. More kindling to add to our collection, to be honest. This was... oh yeah, a letter to Mr. Bennett from Hazel. I don't think there was anything else there. Let's see, and then these are the actual bird gardens. Did something... this was where we were putting seeds in our bird feeder. There's something over here. Here's all the birds. I definitely feel like I am missing a clue. But I don't know where it would be. I am not sure. Because, like, we finished this puzzle, and I had thought that I had gotten all that I needed out of it. But it does say not found in the bird garden and not found in the gardening workspace. Playing cards, greeting cards, bioluminescence. Very odd. Because I think I found everything previously in the other spots. So I wonder, because there's just that one sitting area there. I don't think there's anything over here, just a seating spot. Let's see. Because the real key is, I'm just not sure what... I know that we probably have to use the telegraph to type something out, but I'm not sure what we need to type out. That's where I'm a little confused. Let's see, bird bath. I don't think this said either. Yeah, I don't think any of these had any more info. Let's see. Suitability. Strange. Strange. Hey Raz, welcome in E-Prac, hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. How are you doing today? I am doing fairly well. I think I'm missing some clues on this last puzzle. So now I'm trying to riddle it out, but I don't know that I'll be able to get it. Let's see, was there anything here that I missed? Oh! Newspaper article. Bonnet's illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from the caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house in a tiny cave, as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished, and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Alright, that's what I needed. So attention is what we need. No, I hope you're doing well. Riddle thy Raz, welcome in, Fat Boy. I hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Alright, let's look at our Morse code manual. Doing good, just chilling for a bit before bedtime. Nice. Okay, attention is K-A. Okay, K-A. So we're gonna bring our plant, our last plant, into this cave. Oh, my bad. That was me with my big spotlight out there. I was testing it out. Well, you'll have to write into the newspaper to let them know. Okay. K-A. So K is dash dot dash. And then A is dot dash. So dash dot dash dot dash. There we go. There we go. The Fool's Emerald. Oh, so cool. Bioluminescence is so cool. Amazing. Look at it. The Fool's Emerald by Ronia Lucerna. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves, where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Ah, so cool. Alright. The gatehouse. It's time. Let's see, what's the best way to get to the gatehouse? Probably go out this way, right? I love the music in this game. It's just so good. Apology from Jimmy. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket, and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you. That I understood. Post herbarium. We're gonna send it off. Mayflower Publishing House, Bedford Square, London. Okay. Botany Manor, game by Balloon Studios. I want to see if there's an ending cinematic after the credits play. But that was a good game. That was a good puzzle game. I liked it a lot. I'm only sad that it wasn't longer, to be honest. Is that a really fast game, or have you been playing this? You can finish it, I think, in about 3 hours anyway, but I have been playing it for, this is my 3rd day. I was just very slow. I was chatting a lot as we went through. It was very good, though. It was very excellent. The puzzles are really good. A lot of the actual botany mechanics, or like the concepts, were very sound. The plants themselves were quite fantastical, and some of the ways to get them to bloom were a little bit fantastical, but the actual botany concepts, bioluminescence and pyrophiles and things like that were all true. pH, for instance, changing the color of hydrangea flowers. So it was really good. It was really good. I highly recommend anyone that would like a good puzzle game with good music and nice visuals and a little bit of a cozy twist. Botany Manor was excellent. Was that it? 1 year later. Okay. Oh, I'm very excited to explore everything. Do you know a lot about plants, Raz? I know a fair bit about plants. I do a lot of gardening myself. And I used to grow carnivorous plants with my husband. My husband and I used to grow carnivorous plants in our house. We haven't redone our greenhouse ever since we moved, but we're gonna build the greenhouse at our property at some point. I'm ready. What is this? Presented to Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany, the 12th of April, 1891. Oh. Ceremonial key. The Green School of Botany. Shake a locked door, I will. The herbarium. This is what everyone is learning from our book. It looks like it. All the desks in our little library. Classroom layout. Lady Arabella Green, Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, and Thomasina. Forgotten Flora. Lesson 1. Air purifying flowers. The windmill wort. This was the very first plant that we got to bloom. Hopgood Household. July, 1891. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love. Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella. I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Oh, our teacher's apple. Our school bell. Oh look, and here's our windmill wort. Forgotten Flora. There we go. The end. Oh, that was really good. That was really good. That was a beautiful ending. That was a beautiful ending. In case you hadn't noticed, this game takes place in 1890, so the end of the 19th century, and women were not given equal footing in education or the sciences. So this game was as much about botany as it was about women's equality to be part of the conversation in academia. And so she decided to open her own school, which is clearly full of female students. Oh no, I missed the ending. It's all good, Iris. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It was so good. It was so good. I was very happy with the ending. This was a very good game. I'm only sad that it wasn't longer, because I feel like I could have lived in this manor for quite some time. That's my only sad bit. It was so pretty. I could have played in here for a lot longer, but I also understand that it's nice to have short games. I feel like sometimes the short games stick with you more because there's less game for you to, I don't know, loiter in. That's kind of how I feel about The Stillness of the Wind. Is still one of my favorite farming sims of all time, and you could complete it in one play session. So Botany Manor was very good. It lived up to the hype. I'm so excited. I'm so excited at how good it was. I've been eagerly awaiting it coming out, and at first I was like, puzzle game. I always have mixed feelings about puzzle games because I really want to like a lot of puzzle games, but the puzzle design is often like not great in my opinion, and they can very easily become frustrating, but Botany Manor killed it. Absolutely killed it. It was so good. The puzzles were fun. They were not easy to walk through, but like if you organized your thoughts, it worked out. Perfect Game Pass game. Small, sweet, worth the money, even though you'll buy it again. Yes, it's a great game to try out. So if anyone has the opportunity to, if anyone's been watching me play Botany Manor and thought, that might be a game that I would enjoy, I highly recommend giving it a go, because it is very good. And I think the puzzles are still fun to play through, even if you maybe learned, some of the secrets as we went along the way. But the house is just so fun to explore. I liked being able to kind of move through the spaces and opening up new rooms and looking out the windows, and I liked how there were lots of shortcuts that you got as you went along. You would find ways to open doors that you would come across much earlier in the game that you otherwise were not able to open then. Play it as the devs will get money even through Game Pass. Yes, support the devs. Botany Manor is an excellent addition to the games genre. All right, let me go back over here. But thanks for joining me today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad we got to finish Botany Manor. I'm glad it had such a good ending. Got me a little emotional, I won't lie. The historian in me and the person that loves gardening and all that stuff really enjoyed playing through this game for sure. Don't mind Pickles snoring if you can hear her. But here is going to be our schedule for the remainder of the week. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing Content Warning with the Cozy Collective girls, so with Remy and Z. It's kind of a Lethal Company-esque game, so if you feel like you've been able to watch Lethal Company and it's not too scary for you, Content Warning might be a good one, but please do not push yourself if you don't like horror games, because it kind of has a horror game slant to it. We are walking around trying to get creepy monsters on film, I think, in order to go viral. But it looks like we'll probably be laughing a lot, dying a lot is what I'm assuming. It's going to be very silly, I think. And then on Sunday, we're going to be back to our regularly scheduled cozy adventures as we do some farming in Doraemon Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. We were baking up a storm, trying to get all of our cookies ready for the Thanksgiving festival, so I think we're going to be giving out a bunch of our cookies on Sunday, so that should be fun. Let me go ahead, I'm going to take a look. I don't know if anyone that we know is around doing anything cozy. This is also always kind of a weird time slot for me. Sometimes there's people available, sometimes there's not. Let's see. I don't see anything super cozy happening right now, so I might just put you guys on a bit of a stream ending screen. Content warning is stupid fun with just horror style. Yeah, it looks very fun. I'm excited to play it with the girls. I think it'll be really joyful. It just is kind of a horror game, so if you really don't like horror games, you know, good to be aware of it at the very least. But yeah, I'm gonna probably go get some lunch and get something to eat. Make sure you guys get something to eat if you haven't already yet today. Everyone, make sure you do a big stretch. Don't be too shrumped up before we head off. Stretch your eyes too, you know, look at something far away, not necessarily a screen. Get a drink of something, doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, let's get that hydrate in. But yeah, I keep seeing this game everywhere. What's it about? Welcome in, Zach. We actually just finished Botany Manor. It's a puzzle game, if that's what you're asking about. Botany Manor is a puzzle game with a historical horticultural slant. You play as a retired botanist trying to get her botanical textbook published, and you work through all that. Content warning. So content warning, it's like Lethal Company, if you've ever seen Lethal Company, but the premise is it's a 2 to 4 person game, and you team up with some friends and you you go into, I think you go on like a spaceship or something. You go to some terrifying dimension, let's put it that way, full of monsters, and you're armed with little video cameras, and the whole point is that you're trying to catch evidence of like the supernatural or the paranormal. And there's lots of ways that you can perish, which makes it kind of funny, and your whole point is you're trying to like get back to make your content, to upload it to, I think it's called SpookTube, like a parody of YouTube, so you can go viral. And if you, like, depending on how well your videos do, you get more money to get more supplies and stuff. So it looks funny. It's kind of a parody of content creation and horror games and thing. It's kind of a mashup between Lethal Company and Phasmophobia, I would say. So it is a horror game. It's not going to be the most cozy game per se, but Remy and Z and I laugh a lot when we play these kinds of games, so I think we're probably just going to be perishing over and over, but laughing while we do it. So I think it should be funny. I think there should be a lot of goofy scenarios, and it shouldn't be, I don't think it should be that creepy for people to watch. It's probably going to be a little bit creepier for us to play in the first person, but I don't think it should be too bad. Also, welcome in Calio. I want to see what the most viral video has been so far. Me too. I think that'd be so fun. Like, who got the most viral video? And KK, peekaboo, welcome in, welcome in. I'm alive and well. Hello everyone, welcome in, Roger. Hope you're doing well. You just said that before I finished typing. Yeah, we mind melded. It's all good. It's all good. And KK, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. And Bacchus, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, Lethal is, I think content warning is gonna be very silly. That's what I'm pitching it as. Like, horror setting, silly people, silly adventures. Your model is so pretty. Thank you. My art mama did an amazing job. Cinna Meg, she's incredible. She drew me and rigged me, because she's multi-talented. She's so good. But yeah, is there an actual leaderboard for the vids you make in this game? I'm not sure if there is like an external leaderboard. I know that there's some, I'm sure that you can probably keep track of your own virality score. I have purposefully been not watching content warning videos because I wanted to go in pretty blind, because I think that kind of game is most fun when you're running in blind. So we'll see though, we'll see tomorrow. So that, just as a bit of a note, our stream tomorrow is going to be a little bit later than normal. We normally start stream at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Saturdays, but we're going to be starting at 2 p.m. So a little bit later than our normal time slot. I think we're still going to go for about 3 or 4 hours, probably somewhere in that zone. So feel free to, get some food, hang out, get a blanket, get ready to laugh. Maybe don't take big gulps of your drink in case something ridiculous happens and you end up spitting it out all over your monitor or your phone. So worth going into it blind. That's what I thought. I feel like it would be more fun if I didn't know what was happening. The doll's joints really bring the model together. I know. I love all the joints. I would love to get, one day I'm gonna get a 3D model, and I'm excited for my very jointed fingies with a 3D model. I think that'll be fun. Twitch won't let me redeem the assassin switch. I'm crying. No, Twitch, why? Here, I'll just do it for free. We can get our assassin outfit in here with the knife. Raz with fingies is scary. I already have fingies. I've had fingies the whole time. You just don't see them. Except for when I pull out the knife, I guess. Then you see some fingies, but I do have gloves on. I can take the gloves off, but I don't remember the toggle for it. Clearly, I don't take my gloves off that often. Since someone mentioned the joints, I thought it'd be cool to show the wrist one with the knife. Yeah. She's hidden her fingers. Show fingies. Okay, let me find it. I gotta go find my gloves off. What are you set to? Gloves off. Oh, it's this one. There you go. Chat demands fingies. Here's the fingies. There you go. Is it weird that you with a knife feels less threatening to me? It's maybe a little weird, unless you think I really just can't wield the knife. Unless you think the knife is more a danger to me. That does remind me though, once, so I used to live in an apartment complex, like many years ago. And my apartment was it was a 1-bedroom apartment, but I had a loft to it. So I had stairs in my apartment, there was a landing, and then there was a room, but it didn't have like a window, it had no external access, but it had a door to a crawl space that went like above, it was like a little crawl space above our bedroom and like our bathroom and stuff, so it was clearly for like maintenance purposes, and the door was always shut, and I think it had just a normal lock on it, so like, one of those ones that you can just like a stall door almost in a barn where you just like pull it open and shut. So it wasn't like locked, you didn't need like a key to get into it or anything. And I remember I came home once, and normally when maintenance has to go into your apartment, they usually like email you or send you a note. They do something to be like, hey, by the way, we had to come into your living space to like do something. And I remember I came home, I got myself a snack, got myself some water. I went upstairs because my computer was in the room with the crawl space door. And I went upstairs and I went to go sit at the computer, and I realized that the crawl space door was just open. And no one had told me that they were coming into my apartment. So I got freaked out, and I like went quietly back downstairs, and I grabbed our biggest kitchen knife and I like walked up the stairs with it like clutched in my hand. Terrible idea, by the way. If I had fallen, I probably would have stabbed myself with this big knife, which would not have been good. And I like went up because I was like, I don't know, I thought that someone had gotten into our building, like into our apartment, and was like hiding in this crawl space. And so I was like, I have to shut the door and then like bar the door, and I want to be armed while I do that, I guess. And so I like quickly like rush forward with this knife and like shut the door, put the little latch on it, and then like I think I put a bunch of stuff in front of it, and then I still didn't feel super comfortable because my back would be to the door if I was on my computer, so I ended up like taking my laptop and moving it to the landing. So, not my finest moment. Biggest knife isn't always best for self-defense. It'd be a good signal of danger to ward off a potential attacker. Agree. I mean, a knife in general, let's just say, you don't want to get in a knife fight, and like with any weapon, you're probably more likely to hurt yourself than not. You're probably better off just being like unarmed, technically, as far as like you can't really punch yourself that hard, right? Like, but if you have a knife or something, you can accidentally stab yourself. So yeah, not recommended. But that's my silly one time Raz thought about using a knife as like a defense mechanism way. Not recommended. Not my best moment. Let's say that. Think if I'm getting attacked, I'd rather have a knife than not. Probably. I mean, I think having something at least makes you feel a little bit better than nothing, but yeah. So, there's that. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for me today, friends. I have to go. Well, I have to get myself some lunch, and then I also have to get back to work. I just got pinged for something. But yeah, thank goodness it didn't lock anyone in there, condemning them to their doom. Yeah, luckily, none of that. Your ending, I am. Yeah, it's my short stream time today, so I only stream for an hour, sadly, because I get my hour lunch break and then I gotta go do my stuff. So I'm gonna put you guys on a bit of a stream ending screen, but thanks for joining me for the end of Botany Manor. Thanks for the chats. I'm looking forward to hanging out with some of you guys tomorrow in content warning. But yeah, otherwise I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.